Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm talking about the glow up culture and what you need to do to glow up your life after 40. Let's get into it.
I see greatness in
So, glow up transformation compilations litter social media and are being consumed by millions. Instagram and TikTok shows the beautiful and sometimes inspiring stories of people who are changing their lives, their bodies, and their minds. But how do we really transform our lives, whether temporarily, like losing weight, or by doing something permanent, like plastic surgery? There has to be a thought process that goes into the decision and one that makes it really good. In today's video, I'm looking into the glow up craze and trying to figure out what exactly qualifies as a glow up and the origins of the practice, as well as how to do it efficiently in my 40s. Now, these days, I am not willing to waste time and energy pursuing things that do not truly spark joy. So I'm suspicious that maybe as I go through this process, I will end up enjoying the process. So, the term glow up is a slang term for positive transformation involving changes in your physical appearance, your mindset, and your spirituality. Popular belief is that the term was coined by rapper Chief Keef in his 2013 song, Gonna Glow Up One Day. Since then, the term is used to reference gradual improvement in life and inspires many people to change their behaviors. And now, glow up culture can be seen all over the media where people once ashamed of their quote unquote ugly phase, usually the pubescent years, are now putting them on display as evidence of their now improved status. Another faction of the internet uses hashtags to display their financial glow ups, or there are other people still who show off their lifestyle improvement overall. While some people consider the practice of sharing such achievements humble bragging, it is a way for people to connect and to be aware of the power to overcome weakness and persevere. However, in recent time, the concept has devolved into a marker of achieving conventional beauty standards and often signals a sense of finality, as in glowing up, meaning that you've made it, you've done improving. The problem with this mindset, though, is that it targets teens just out of puberty, falsely instructing them to make changes on their bodies that they might not need at the moment. Sure, braces might be necessary, but is a rhinoplasty necessary for a 13-year-old? Some creators on social media go out of their way to make sure their ugly duckling transformation is spectacular. They follow the old Hollywood trope of ugly, overweight, nerdy, being unattractive, and therefore needing fixing. It's pretty disturbing. Now, while changing your appearance might boost your confidence, it does little to fix your internal issues, which is why these transformations make little lasting impact. With all the issues with pervasive body dysmorphia and self hatred in society these days, these transformations often highlight the struggles people have of loving themselves, but end up being packaged in neat little YouTube montages with sage advice about being positive and loving yourself, and they often cause more problem than good. And since the target audience is often children finding their way in the world, well, you can see the problem. Now, there is nothing inherently wrong with enjoying a makeover. I mean, who doesn't want to look good and feel great? You might want to start your glow up from the inside out, though, if you really want to make a change. Despite the glowing happy faces of influencers in the videos, glowing up in a few hours or days where you simply change your appearance will not give you the life altering change you're looking for. With the level of intimacy that is experienced on social media, it can feel very personal watching someone's process. And many young people relate to the struggles while lacking some of the resources to get the end result. And while the concept of glowing up seems to be applied to the youth, anyone can transform their appearance, behavior, or beliefs at any time. If you are only in the market for a physical glow up, then the steps are easy. Drink more water, adopt a skincare routine, straighten and whiten your teeth, make your hair shiny, and lose some weight. And if you're a guy, just bulk up. But if you are interested in glowing up on a deeper sense, meaning learning to love yourself and being confident and balanced, then you might want to do a little bit more, like starting to believe in yourself. Now, the longer you live, the more reasons you have to doubt yourself, or it's more likely that you'll fall victim to negative thought patterns. Being positive and confident can help your glow up, but it takes practice for many people. The way we think of or talk about ourselves reflects our thoughts. And if you're having a hard time accepting yourself or parts of yourself, then you might want to start there. Practice thought training and slowly learn how to accept yourself, warts and all. A good practice is to think of affirmations that resonate with your heart and your goals and practicing them daily. One of the biggest transformations that people seem to want is weight loss transformation. And most of us want to have better bodies that are attractive, healthy, and strong. Now, while people are living way longer these days, we're not living better due to the issues in society like food choices and stress. If you hang out on social media, you know the feeling of inferiority that it infers. Many people showcase the bodies that they've bought, built, or were even born with when they won the genetic lottery, let's say. So they flaunt these like trophies. Additionally, there is an industry that thrives off our insecurities and self-hatred, and it's just a scam. Not only are all the diets that we try really bad for us, think about the cycles of starvation and then binging, but they often push people into self-doubt and hatred the more that they fail at them. Most people who go on these diets risk their lives for meager rewards, pun intended, and often they relapse into overeating and gaining even more weight. To combat the diet and weight loss culture, practice fasting to clean the body of stored toxins, glucose, and fats. Due to our sedentary culture, overworking, overeating, and high stress levels, the body stores excess energy in the form of fat. Fasting then essentially cleans out the excess while there's a cessation of feeding and fueling the body. After about 12 to 16 hours of fasting, the body starts using the excess energy to fuel itself and clear out the residue. If you really want to change your body, you have to commit to changing the way you eat. This does not mean gimmicky behaviors that put your life at risk. We were never meant to eat the way that we do, continuously all day without restraint. Everywhere you go, there's a chance to get food, even in places where food has no place being. Gas station sushi, anyone? Added to that, we are being fed hormones that increase our appetites while the ads are feeding our minds with food images that bombard the thinking. Obesity and related illnesses, after a while, become inevitable. Now, intermittent fasting has its drawbacks. We can see why you don't want to do OMAD in this video that I've linked here. But it's one of the best options that we have these days to change our eating patterns. Things like when we eat and how, because it affects our bodies. Glow up your body and mind by glowing up your eating habits. Eat a little less at the right times based on your natural habits and slowly add in activities to help the whole process. And here's a little tip for a glow up at any age. Exercise alone cannot change your weight. I have had many friends, acquaintances, and clients who do not believe this and try to work off the food that they eat. But if you've ever measured calories that you burned, you know this is impossible. Here's a perfect example that I found on fitandwell.com. A standard cheeseburger from Five Guys contains an average of 980 calories. The average adult man would need to briskly walk for 3 hours to burn off that many calories. Alternatively, he would need to run for 77 minutes or cycle for 87 minutes or clean the house for 4.5 hours to burn that food off. Exercise comprises of only 20% of weight loss, and combined with stress, it becomes even less likely that it will be included in our day-to-day routines. To transform your body, and in some ways your mind, use small incremental steps. Start by having a food cutoff point each day. Eating late at night cuts into your 12 hours of fasting that the body needs to signal the cleanup process of your cells. So commit to that small change. Additionally, learn your patterns by documenting them for a bit. 1 to 2 weeks is sufficient. And pay attention to how you feel, what you were doing, and when and what you ate. Keep in mind that all food have calories, but some calories, like carbohydrates, usually in sugar-laden foods, directly affect your weight and health. I used to think that a calorie was just a calorie and that if you regulate calories in and out, you'd be healthy. But the truth is way more complicated and convoluted. To learn more about dangers of obesity, watch one of the many documentaries like The Weight of the Nation or something else on YouTube. Other steps that you can take to glow up include creating a happy home environment, doing things that inspire and honor you, and trusting your intuition to live a life you enjoy by taking the time to know yourself. Listen, confidence is an inside job. Think about how much work Khloe Kardashian has done on her physical body and how much crap she still accepts from her relationships. You cannot buy self-confidence or self-love. It is just a practice. Overall, the concept of a glow up, when it doesn't denote a transformation from ugly to conventionally pretty, is a positive choice. If you want to feel better and look better, aim for a physical glow up. However, if you want a better life, you want to live better, take the time to work on your internal life and appearance. Eat a little less, move a little more, and try your best to enjoy your life. Now, over to you. What do you think about the glow up culture, and do you think that you're too old for a glow up? Sound off in the comments. So that's the video for this week, guys. Next week, I'm going to start the Scam Sunday series once I get my mic in, but I'll talk about that more in the next video. If you've got this far in the video, then thank you for your attention and your view. If you like what you see, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I upload these videos at least once per week, tackling topics like midlife lifestyle, wellness, healing, and mental health. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, be safe, be good, or at the very least, be balanced, loved, and happy. I'll see you next week. Bye.